learning about active planets.
First, we started looking at what the Earth is made of.
The Earth consists of 4 layers.
In your core, this is the center and is the hottest part of the Earth. Outer core, this is the layer surrounding the inner core. Mantle, the widest section of the Earth. The mantle is made up of semi-molten rock called magma. Crust, this is the outer layer of the Earth. The crust is the solid rock layer which we live on.
In geography, we made models of the Earth using clay, as you can see on the board.
The Earth has continents. Do you know how many and its names? It is believed that in the past all continents were joined. This land was called Pangaea. This area started to break up and got divided into 7 parts. So today we have 7 continents. North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Antarctica, Australasia. Hang on a minute. Something's not quite right.
I'm pretty sure you're not Africa, you're Egypt.
I have a beard and I'm so hot. And you're not North America, you're Canada.
And you're not Asia, you're China.
Guys, they're continents, not countries. Oh, you're so wrong. No, you're wrong. Don't judge me. Some are joined to each other and some are completely surrounded by water.
Each continent has a lot of countries, but others have only a few.
Did you know? Every continent ends with the same letter which they start with. And also, Asia is the largest country in the world with over 4 billion people calling Asia home. Ooh la la!
Now we know how the Earth is made up, but how is it an active planet?
What is happening?
As we learned, the Earth's hard rocky surface is called the crust. Where the crust? It is made up of huge sections called the tectonic plates. What are the tectonic plates? There are about 20 of us.
If the tectonic plates move apart or rub against each other, an earthquake will occur.
But I don't get it. Think of it this way.
Welcome to Bill and I's show.
enough force was applied in the pencil, the pencil will break down the middle, releasing the stress you put on it.
The Earth's crust acts in the same way. As the plates move, they put force on themselves and each other. When the force is large enough, the crust is forced to break. When the break occurs, the stress is released as energy which travels throughout the Earth in the form of waves, which we feel and call an earthquake.
I get it. Now you get it. It's so complicated, right?
Most often, this just means a little shaking of the ground for a few seconds, and nothing very serious happens. Sometimes, though, somewhere in the world there is enough movement to really shake it off, and the earthquake is serious enough to knock down buildings.
At times, earthquakes can cause great destruction to the world and to people's lives.
Often, after an earthquake, a tsunami can happen.
Because most of the earth is covered by oceans, earthquakes often happen in the ocean. This just shakes the world and people don't notice.
Sometimes the water pulls back hundreds of meters from the coast. This is a warning sign that a tsunami is happening. Then the water races back as huge waves at speeds up to 500 miles per hour. Did you know that's about as fast as a jet plane?
What's a jet plane?
A jet plane is a kind of aircraft which jets boost.
Wait, what says an aircraft with jet boosters?
Never mind, whatever. You're just like so annoying. Just
These series of waves are called a tsunami. A tsunami can sometimes reach heights of over 30.5 meters, which is taller than a school building.
In literacy, we wrote our own tsunami poem. The wave by Katie, a wave, a starving wave, that munches all the cities and the people. When it strikes, the people have frights. The wave, the munching wave, devouring the city below, crying and shouting, crashing, bashing, smashing. The wave, as big as a giant, crunching the land and destroying the city below. The wind howling, the people screaming, sadness, the people are dying. The wave, my melody, a wave and ginormous wave, like a foot pushing little things, stomping, screaming, people shriek and mourn, kicking them strong and mad and nice.
The wave by Tommy. A wave, a hungry wave, like a storm fire, devouring trees, vehicles, and bungalows. The smell of the salty sea began to rise upon everyone. I could hear a rumble, a grumble, and a growl.
The wave by Sophie, a wave, a hungry wave, like an anaconda squeezing the lives out of everyone. Oceans of tears, oceans of years, sadness, atmosphere, the deadly wave, the killer wave, struck upon us for the first time. Hospitals full, shelters broken, houses trashed as the story was frozen.
The effects of a tsunami can range from unnoticeable to devastating. The waves are so strong that they can pick up anything in their path, for example, cars, trees, and even people.
We still remember the tsunami that happened on the 26th December 2004 in the Indian Ocean in Asia. The violent shaking lasted for 8 minutes. It affected people in 14 different countries. Cardinal came in to talk to us about his experiments of being caught up in the 2004 tsunami. Here are a few quotes to describe what was happening.
When the tsunami hit the resort, there was a bang like a bomb going off.
The French lady next door shouted, "Big wave, run!" When I looked in her eyes, I saw fright and terrified.
I started running, and then I looked behind me. You could almost see what a wall of water was. Just a wall of solid foaming water coming my way.
Everything you could imagine was in the wardrobe, bits of windows, doors, suitcases, TVs, and even people. I popped up in the broken window frame.
Luckily, Mr. Bosnell survived and his experience is very rare.
and lots of great English, some beautiful spoken English there, performing in front of a large audience. Some very powerful, emotive and effective poetry, which is difficult, very difficult to write with poetry. We also saw recorded speech, interviews, so lots of good learning, lots of good English coming out of their work on active planets. I also know some of these children from year 2 in my class, and I know certainly some of them would have been quite nervous today about performing and speaking in front of you all. And I might know 1 or 2, but you won't. You won't know who those children were because they all did so well. You won't know which of these children were very nervous at the beginning because they all followed God. They either, I suppose, I go for it, and they all did very, very well. That was better than the first one. Okay, we have one more round of applause before we Thank you, Bill Nye, the science guy. I don't know if I was more impressed with his science or his dancing. So hopefully we'll see a bit of both. Now, 4K, would you like to come and sit here at the front?